Hello? What? Good God. Setting a Coke down did that. Excuse me. I bought the heaviest Dr. Pepper in the goddamn world. Hang on. I swear. Frick on earth. I just gotta hope that's alright. Crap, now go see. Yeah, it better be, man. Okay, so I think what I'll do here, so screw that. I would do any and then 100 for 2 out of 3 stages on legit. For hacked, there is no goddamn point in doing that. Because the difference of, it's like if I do this, like no race, for example, I would win the sprint, then wreck the freestyle, then win the sprint again, then win the freestyle for 2 separate times. I don't need to do that. There's no freaking point. So now only one time, I suppose. So now what that means, if I'm wrecking freestyles at all times, can potentially get more done, I think, each video. I was gonna say don't crash ASAP. What the frick? Turn numlock on. Hello? I think it's been a freaking month or some crap since the single event type on the mod. And I forgot it's floating crud and the brakes are made of molasses. Made of plastic. Now, oh, that was wrong as living, dude, I swear. Oh, God. Name a red fruit, orange. No, hang on. I guess I am for no sprints. I'm getting both races out of the way, then wreck the freestyle. How the frick did that work? Excuse me. Wrong route, but boo-hoo. It ain't that crucial. Hi, get up there. Both of these races first, and then wreck the freestyle. For the first time, I guess, for no sprint. Yeah. So they're like 3 separate types, for 2 out of 3. 3 separate formats for each stage. And I would do 2 times for each of those 3 formats because of the difference in winning versus wrecking the freestyles. Don't need to do that, though. What the frick were you on right now? And that worked. Okay. What do you mean they're up here? No, dude. What? Oh, yeah, that's how. They freaking fly for a mile. Yeah, that's how. No. Here-ish. Wasn't near fast enough. And then I screwed it. Yep, got it. Great. Oh, well. Okay, you are sucking living crud. At Tonga first race. Ooh, yeah, here's where I ought to be. Incredible. And, yeah, so I guess only doing 1 time now for each format, each category of all 3 for the stages. Oh, God. And that means I think getting more done for each video. Could I potentially have more times on each vid? Maybe. I maybe could fit that, This was wrong again. Ooh, that was too soon. Hi, okay. Racing on the mod is hard, okay? Especially when you've been gone for like 5 weeks. What are they doing? And I promise, it's oh God, 50 and rainy and cloudy and crap. It's raining right now, actually. But it's too light and the camera can't hear it. Yeah, the camera most likely doesn't hear that. Yeah, at least get a sub 1. Good. Screw it around for Bomb Squad Tonga. 57 or 8. Oh, yeah. It's like on Thursday, I sat out in my backyard and soaked in the beautiful blue sky, the beautiful May blue sky, and the sun, and how much greener everything is now. Was just like sunbathing in that, basically, Thursday. Now it wants to drop 15 degrees and have a great big dark rainy storm come in for the weekend and crud. It's like it was nice for a few days. That's just the problem with spring and fall, around like Mayish, and then October-ish here in Idaho in crud is it's bipolar. It can be 80 and gorgeous, and then 50 and pouring down rain the next day. That's how freak did that work. Holy God, okay. So I may be, just because how much faster it is, it's about a third less time than it would be. Crap, was that? Not at this rate, man, I swear. Yeah, I'm just gonna be freaking trash at the start, like usual, same as last time. Mainly from being gone for a while. And just because of how much quicker the mod is, can basically cram all half a dozen or so times or whatever the crud. I don't even know, dude. You had to break it up into 2 separate any percent and 100% times for each of the 3 formats for each stage and crap. Don't need to do that now. So it used to be, what the I'm gonna boost while preloading and screw this, man. That worked, okay. I did something, imagine that. Yo, holy God, okay. Ooh, and that still worked, I still sub-1'd. I'm doing it wrong, I swear, what? And this is all on D as well. And even with, all this, parameters maxed out, upgrades and classes and crap do still matter, make a difference. Which I did not discover till a frickin' year later or some crap, since my first iteration of the mod. Swear, like months and months later, discovered I, because at the start, back in like 23 and 4-ish, oh my God, I would just ignore all the upgrades like they made no difference. Just because the garage stats are all maxed out at 100. I thought nothing mattered. It does. And that was maybe a second faster. Wow, okay. I don't give a living. Smallware. Swear, I didn't even do it. Didn't get rid of it. I guess here's the time for no sprint up first, or some crap. So I think we're cutting our amount of required times for each stage in half, from 6 to 3, and there's the first one. Alright, so that was no sprint, now no races. It's raining pretty good, huh? Should be 10s around here, quote. Or 9? That too, I swear. I'm in the air, though. What if I just signed on to the goddamn sprint and literally lapped 4 already? In 45 seconds? Wow, dude. And what Clayton's plan was. Yep, I can hear the rain and quit. Now go. It's like moving quit. And you did all wrong. So we're 8 still. 869. Oh my God, right now. The second time for no races. Yeah. I no longer have to do a second time to time the difference between any and 100% freestyle. Only one time through for the freestyles are necessary, at least for each format. This is all any percent. So now we are cutting our required times of no freestyle, I think. Yeah, swear, I don't know what I was doing. Back at this crud fist. Swear. So yeah, I think the required times now for each stage have gone down from 6 to 3, and can get all 3 in the same vid. Only one time through for no races, no sprints, and no heroin. I'm just not gonna give a single living about messing everything up. Don't care because it's hacked. It's a made-up idea and it's hacked as well. So it's worth a freaking negative amount. Oh my god, that worked. It's worth a negative. I'm wasting time doing this. Swear what? Oh my god, make that. I just can't get this right and good. God, gotta bring the speed down, bring the mile an hour down from 300 to, oh, not that. It's still not quite right. What are they up here for? Swear. Gotta bring the mile an hour down from 290 to about 190, preferably. To make that correctly, no help on that freaking angle. Wrong, can't see nothing, first of all. Quit floating. Get the tree out of the garage, anyway. Screw that one too, screw. Move. I do not want to go left. Freaking lead and win and do something, I swear. Oh, did nothing right. Got the tiniest tank sip ever. What are you on? Go this way. 105? Swear. It was hammered. Oh. No, a freaking worse Tonga than the first goddamn Tonga. I got this right. Then you crapped everything up. With trees up there, you swear. Not far enough. You, okay, messed up every goddamn time. Swear. F this thing for Tonga. I believe Bomb Squad is the only race for it, though. And there's no point. The only 2 out of 3 that can work for Maxis is no freestyle, because there isn't one. Just freaking shoot me now. My god. I'm private pile in boot camp. What are you doing? Freaking. Okay, so screwed. I mean, like, unprotected screwed. Freaking Tonga. Yeah, we are finishing on no freestyle for Bomb Squad and Croatia. So, actually, even for 2 out of 3, the mod is so fast. And because the difference between wrecking and winning freestyles is so small, 100% is pointless. And so we're doing 80% only for 2 out of 3. Oh my god. And therefore cutting the amount of required times on each stage in half from 6 to 3. And can get all 3 in the same vid and quote in like 20 something or no idea. Oh. Might get a hair long for the later on stages. I'm on anesthesia, some bullcrap. Move right now. Now you do nothing basically and chill for that. Yes, swear. Did everything wrong for Bomb Squad. On the races. That wasn't real, but that was. Oh my god. So now someone the initial out of nowhere, but I was freaking 105 before on lap 2, so crap. went a year that time. Hold up. Swear. How the... Okay. Minus that tree, though. That could have gone amazing, and then the tree happened. Oh, it was kind of close. Oh my god, right now. Nope, swear. 2 worse than 1 again somehow. Mind the crud. Not a minute. Oh my god. And okay. Nope, you screwed me. You wrong angle. Oh my god. Oh, get one last freaking chance apart from score and a bit of class. To get a good class D timber, swear. Oh god. One last freaking chance to get a good class D timber, which does not involve doing 20 miles an hour with a boost plus 10 currently. Ooh. The mod really is just hanging a top fuel bike the whole freaking way around. Oh my god. If the bike weighs 500 pounds and has 1,000 horse, oh my god. So I think 3 was some hot crud. Again, to finish, no, apart from the sprint and then that bullcrap. How the frick is that wrecking go? Lapping these idiots. Hey, fine, because you're a putz that wouldn't move his tree out of the way. 104.5 again. There's 20 gone at timber. Swear. Sprint one last time for the no freestyle time. For the 3 out of 3, nice going, white bread. Swear. Man stalled. Was in neutral. Oh. This again one last time, nice and fast. And I don't know why oh, what the frick were you sliding for? How did this happen? Where am I? Hello. Don't know why 2 initials, nice. How the crud, don't fly around. Sometime last year or something, I apparently came to the conclusion that there's no point in just regular hack stage runs for any 100. I don't see why not. Not sure why I thought that. Might do those at some point. And I wasn't focusing, so just get a 9 or some crap. Not even that. Okay, dude, fine. Alright, there's the Bomb Squad video.